Thank you for staying here on News Desk. Happening now at the Labadi Beach Hotel is the scorecard, and it's a program to assess the performance of the president for the last 24 months. Do stay with us. The program runs till 8 p.m. today. We'll be taking you back there. But before, Director of the Department of Political Affairs at the African Union, Dr. Kable Matlosa, is urging leaders on the continent to rethink their strategy of ending corruption. Ghana, together with many African countries, have over the past 5 years been recording increasing corruption perception among their citizens. Dr. Matlosa, who has been speaking at an AU dialogue on corruption, believes early training of children to live morally upright lives may be the way to go. There's more in the following report.
The three-day dialogue on the theme, Winning the Fight Against Corruption, a Sustainable Path to Africa's Transformation, has delegates from as many as 25 African countries. Botswana, which is the host country, was recently adjudged by Transparency International as the African country with the least corruption perception, handing the country the first spot and 34th spot worldwide. Botswana Minister for Nationality, Immigration and Gender Affairs, Dorcas Makato, tells JoyNews the country can still do more to eradicate corruption entirely.
Granted, in the last couple of years, maybe there has been a decline, but the priority is still the same, and our engagement is still the same. All it does is for us to go and look at where the gaps are or where we could have dropped the ball and continue to pursue the fight against corruption.
Some of the delegates who made it to Botswana were required to obtain visas on arrival at a cost of $150. Ghana happens to be part of few Commonwealth countries whose citizens must meet this requirement. Head of Ghana's mission to the African Union, Amachum Amwa, believes this must change.
I know that Ghanaians are not the criminals that they are projecting. Maybe something happened. I don't know what happened. I don't have the full story. But whatever it is, we need to go into it, and then maybe the two governments can have bilateral agreements, and it will be. Because Ghana has visa-free regimes with a number of countries, so I think we can work this out also.
Botswana's Minister for Nationality, Immigration and Gender Affairs has meanwhile been defending the restriction imposed on Ghana.
I know that at Africa level we are talking about less control, but you can't just have open borders without necessarily having the necessary controls that are put in place when people are moving across countries and across borders.
On the fight to end corruption, Director of the Department of Political Affairs at the African Union, Kable Matlosa, said African countries must change their strategy.
We need to also think differently. We need to think outside the box. Actually, should I say, we don't need the box at all. Let's throw out the box and think as Africans. Think in a more innovative way.
Some of the delegates who participated in day one of the dialogue shared their assessments with JoyNews.
We had a lot of such sessions today, but the one that really speaks to me is the one on institutional reforms and assessments. And
far, I've learned about the implementation of activities for corruption, and also I've learned about having our own space as a woman and how best we can be able to tackle corruption.
More, I've been able to learn from best practices from other countries. I've been able to hear what other countries are doing.
The discussion on how to end corruption on the continent will continue on Tuesday. Speakers are supposed to speak on various topics, all forming part of the broader conversation on how to end corruption completely on the African continent. Reporting for JoyNews from Gaborone, Botswana, my name is Joseph Kable.